not only discuss technical side, we discussed economics, we discussed common sense. We did some equations, said what's the most practical solution to implement? How much does it cost? What's our benefit versus cost? What's our safety? How are we going to maintain this? So we looked at engineering with a holistic perspective, which is the YA perspective, because everything matters, every single detail matters. So I'm going to let them talk about what they learned and how they can see a way that they can improve the kingdom via engineering.
I learned that being an engineer means to find an efficient solution to the problem and a practical solution. And a lot of the times when we're taught in school, they just talk about the efficient solution. And that was the first time that somebody brought to my attention about the practical solution. One of the examples was there was like a big jug of water and it had 120 gallons. And we were trying to see which one would be the best one to buy. One of them had a water hose to siphon the water out, and one of them had like a little knob, like what we got the juice out of. And the one with the siphon, the water hose siphon thing, it got the most water out in the least amount of time, but the smaller one got less water out, but the one that was more efficient was the one that, with the siphon, they got more of the water out in the least amount of time, but the one that was more practical was the one that, like the one back there. So that was the one thing, after we figured out, which one got the most water out, we was thinking, oh, well, that's the one we should get, the one to get the most water out. But she was teaching us that, that wouldn't be the smartest decision. And then we also looked at the economic side. Y'all want to? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What did you learn? Money is important. Implementing a solution.
I learned. Well, I learned that before you really build something, you have to measure and.
Let me give you a prompt. Is the cheapest product always the best buy? Yes or no? And why? We learned that. Why is that? What was the analysis we did?
Because you benefit from the one.
Okay, I just learned, she was teaching us about conversions, and it was stuff that, we did in school, but I really need help on it, so it really helped. There was, some math skills that she really helped me with. And also she taught us about, what she does as an engineer, because, I really didn't know, what exactly an engineer does. I just like engineering because I really like math and science. So it was really helpful for her to tell us, what she does on an everyday job as an engineer, so I really appreciate it.
Okay, and about the economics, after we figured out which one we was going to buy, okay. After we figured out which one we was going to buy, she gave us two different ones that she had looked up to see which one after we figured out which design we were going with, she went and found two that were of the same design, but one held more water and one cost more than the other. So we was deciding, we did the math to see which one we would buy, and she made us take a guess in the beginning, and two of us said the one that cost least money, and one of us said the one that cost more. But in the end, the one that cost more, you benefited from it more in the end, because less maintenance, or there was some other things.
More water saving.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And just to say today, Christine, the concepts that we spoke about today, I didn't learn until university level. We talked about dynamics, fluid mechanics, stoic geometry, Bernoulli's equation. I didn't know that until my sophomore year in college. These geology run much further along. They're going to build our kingdom. So hallelujah.
Hallelujah.